Welcome to the lecture series. In this lecture series, we are going to discuss about the clustering techniques. So clustering techniques is nothing but the unsupervised learning technique. So in AIML, we have three basic types of techniques. One is supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. In this unsupervised learning, we are going to discuss about the clustering method. So clustering method is nothing but the grouping of the similar data types basing upon their characteristics, features and patterns, etc. So here we have three types of clusterings. One is hierarchical clustering, and next one is partitioning, and third one is density based. Hierarchical is nothing but creates the tree-like structures of the nested clusters, and partitioning divides it into a non-overlapping subsets, and density based is nothing but identify the clusters as dense regions separated from the trace areas. That is nothing but separating the high density area regions from the low density regions. And next, coming to the real world applications, we have image processing and data separations and in stock markets, etc. And coming to the types, we have hierarchical and partitioning, and in this partitioning we are going to discuss about the Clayman's algorithm. So K-means algorithm overview is it divides the data into k distinct non-overlapping clusters depending upon their similarity. So we have the unlabeled data and we form a group of data depending upon the k. So if I am giving k is equal to 2 means it forms two groups. If I'm giving k is equal to 3, it forms 3 groups. So initially, it initializes k centroids randomly, assigns each data to the nearest centroid, recalculate the centroids as the mean of the assigned points, and repeat until convergence. So key characteristics is nothing but fast convergence. It is used as the Euclidean distance, random initialization, parameter k requirement. And now next one is parameter k requirement. So here we are going to discuss the algorithm steps. Next is initializing the centroids. Select the k random data points as initial cluster centers. It assigns the points, calculates the distance between each point and centroids assigned to the nearest clusters, and it updates the centroids. And after once it forming the group, it calculates the centroids as a mean of all the points in each clusters. And next is check for the convergence. It repeats the step 2 and 3 until centroids no longer move significantly. So here main objective is to minimize the distance between the clusters, and we have the distance calculation and the centroid update calculation here. And next we coming to visualization. We have you can see we have two clusters, one is blue and red, and here we have a centroid point here. So centroid point is nothing but the distance between the data points, so it forms as a center point. So centroid, a center point of each cluster calculated as mean of all the points in that particular cluster. And data points is nothing but individual cluster observations assigned to the nearest centroid based on the distance. And iterative process is nothing but centroids and assignments update until convergence is reached. And coming to the recap of this last three steps, we have K methods and mini K-means algorithms and Gaussian methods and initializations. So this all comes under your K-means clustering methods. And this is most robust to the outliers, and mini batch K-means it is will be fast for the largest data sets, and k-means plus plus also we have, it is better initial centroids. So these are the types of k-means algorithms under this k-means algorithm type. And coming to the applications, and we have document classification and information retrieval, and social network analysis, and healthcare we have disease diagnosis and treatment planning, and anomaly detection, and cyber security. Here we have the fraud detection like spam mails and phone calls, and image and pattern recognition where it recognizes the object or facial recognition. We can say it as a facial recognition nowadays in phone we have, and that pattern recognitions, pattern locks, whichever we have now. And next, coming to the marketing and customer segmentation, yes, it is used for advertising and customer profiling. Here we can use for example, we can use it in the stock market, like to group the data sets at a particular month and particular time, and we can analyze the data sets, etc. So coming to the market and retail, we have the customer segmentation, product recommendation like in Amazon's, Flipkart's, etc. And in healthcare, we can go for drug discovery and patient grouping. And image recognition, we have face recognition in our phone, smartphones and laptops, etc. And advantages, it's a fast convergence, simple implementation, scalable and guaranteed convergence. And coming to the limitations, it is requires k-means value, sensitive initialization, outlier sensitive, and spherical clusters only. We cannot go for the non-linear methods. So in the next lecture series, we will discuss about the density based clustering method, which is the another type of clustering unsupervised learning. Thank you.